Your foot pain is actually coming from your rib cage. Now, if your physio said that to you, you'd think they were crazy, right? But this discovery changed everything for an elite rugby player who'd suffered for 10 years. Meet my lovely patient, Becca. Becca was an elite tag rugby player with a frustrating problem, plantar fasciitis, pain in the sole of the foot on both sides. And she had tried everything: rest, ice, taping, acupuncture, stretching, insoles, even shockwave. And nothing was working for her in the long term. So I got her into my clinic, had a good look at her whole body, as I do, and I found something weird. This elite athlete was struggling to balance on one foot, on either foot. And when I looked more closely, I found that her rib cage was really stiff on her right side, and when I supported it and created a bit of space, her balance improved. So here's the science of that. Your body works like a connected chain. Problems in one area can cause absolute chaos in another. This is called regional interdependence. It's like being a puppet. If you pull a string up here, something down here might move. So in Becca's case, I treated her rib cage instead of her feet. I mobilized her ribs and her spine. We got her doing some stretching, we got her doing some movement retraining, and in 2 sessions her pain was completely gone and her passing off both hands improved. This is a brilliant reminder that sometimes pain isn't coming from where you think it is. Your body is one big connected system, and the solution might be hiding in the most unexpected place.